Welcome back to my YouTube channel. This is Kathy, and I give my opinions on the Idaho 4 case pursuant to the First Amendment to the United States Constitution, guaranteeing freedom of speech and freedom of the press. All of my opinions are my opinions only. What can we expect, in my opinion, to see next in the Idaho 4 case? I predict that the very next order, if not one of the next 3 orders, will be the scheduling order, resetting all matters that were pending but suspended at the time of the change of venue that occurred in this case in September of 2024. If you look on the court docket on June 27th, 2024, you will see a scheduling order that was entered by the prior jurist prior to change of venue and change of the judge in the case, Judge John Judge, and it set several matters. The first being the trial date, which will obviously need to be reset because this trial date of June 2nd, 2025 was for trial before Judge John Judge in Latah County. The next section dealing with motions, beginning at the bottom of page 1, Paragraph A, there were certain items that did not occur and one item that did occur relative to challenges to the death penalty, and that was the deadline set of September 5th for the defense to file any challenges to the death penalty occurred on September 5th. If you look at the docket for that date, you will see a multitude of filings by defense challenging the imposition of the death penalty. And this is only if Mr. Kohberger, who is presumed innocent under the eyes of the law until he is adjudicated or pleads guilty, would come in to pass. The other 3 items, the response, reply, and the hearing, have not occurred and did not occur at the time of change of venue, so all 3 will need to be reset. If you go on to page 2, you will see a very substantial, in my opinion, item. B, motions to suppress evidence. Now, none of these dates came before the transfer of venue occurred, so all will need to be reset. What is a motion to suppress? That is a motion to keep out, to make as if this evidence did not exist, cannot come into trial on some good faith basis, such as constitutionally impermissible. Now, I believe, in my opinion, again, that the defense has a very strong argument in favor of suppressing the warrants that were issued to AT&T in December of 2022 by the Moscow Police Department, seeking the phone records and also a pen register for the 8458 cellular phone described in the affidavit of probable cause. And I give my reasons why I believe that there is a good chance that this evidence could be suppressed in the Indie Zone podcast series, where I go over each and every document that appears on the court docket in 5-minute or less episodes. You can find it on Spotify, you can find it on Amazon, on iHeart, and other places. If the defense were to file a motion to suppress those phone records, which played a major role in getting the arrest warrant for Mr. Kohberger issued, and for everything that happened following evidence that the Moscow Police Department obtained pursuant to those warrants, if the court grants a suppression of that evidence, I predict a motion to dismiss will follow, and there may be a possibility the entire case may get dismissed on constitutional grounds. The rest of the order addresses mainly matters that have not yet occurred and will need to be reset, with the exception of the discovery completion deadline for the state of Idaho. Paragraph A, page 2, this deadline came and went September 6th, 2024. Thank you for joining us here today.